today we are going to be starting a new chapter in math, okay? So we just finished up adding two-digit numbers with and without regrouping. Okay, so sometimes we had to make that trade and sometimes we didn't. So today we are going to be starting in our new Tara West booklet. It's Unit 3. And if you look on the side, it says two-digit subtraction. Okay, so we're going to be working on a similar skill, except for instead of adding two numbers, we're going to be subtracting one number from another. Okay, so today we are going to be working in this Tara West booklet number 3 or unit number 3, but you won't need that until after our lesson. So as long as you have a whiteboard right now, really you don't even need a whiteboard. What you are going to need though, actually I told a fib, what you are going to need is your hundreds chart. So it's going to look like this, okay? So you should have this with your math stuff. If you don't have it right now, let's go ahead and find it and then come back, okay? So if you don't have your 3.1 hundreds chart right now, I want you to pause your video, go grab it, and come on back, okay? Because this is what you're going to need today, okay? All right, so now that we all have our materials, we are going to look at what are we going to be doing today, or what is our objective? What are we trying to be able to do today? So by the end of today's lesson, I hope you can say this sentence. I can use a hundreds chart to help me subtract two-digit numbers, and I can decompose numbers into tens and ones to make subtracting easier. Now this should be a cinch because we did it in the same lesson for addition. The exact same thing. Miss Gates literally just changed the words subtracting, or changed the words adding to subtracting, okay? So it is the same lesson, same process, except now we're subtracting instead of adding, okay? So let's look at our hundreds chart. Let's rewind our brains to 3 weeks ago when we started talking about addition, okay? We talked about this hundreds chart and the fact that it's made up of lots of patterns, right? Our pattern that's going across the top, or when we're going across the rows horizontally, we see that our number is increasing by 1 each time, okay? We said that if we look down the rows, so if we're looking down the rows, our number is increasing or getting bigger by 10 each time, right? So 3 plus 10 is 13. 13 plus 10 is 23, right? Or we can count by tens. So 3, 13, 23, 33, 43, 53, 63, 73, 83, 93, right? So across, we're counting by ones. Up and down the rows, we're counting by tens, okay? And if you remember, when we were adding, we always said we wanted to go down. So if I wanted to add 10 to a row, I would go down. If I wanted to add 1 to a row, I would go across, right? Well, today we're going to look at what we need to do if we are subtracting, okay? So let's look at our first problem. Okay, so I see that my problem is 47 minus 13. So the first thing that I'm going to want to do is find that anchor number, right, which is 47, okay? I see my number is 47. Now, I also see this sign right there. It's a subtraction sign, which means I am trying to find the difference. There's a vocabulary word for today. The word is difference. When the answer to a subtraction problem is called the difference, okay? So I know 47 minus 13, which means I'm going to go backwards 13, right? Because I'm taking them away. They're going away. Okay, so let's do that. Put your finger on 47 on your hundreds chart, okay? And we're going to count backwards 13 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we got to the number 34, right? So I know that my answer is 34. That took a little while, right? 47 minus 13 equals 34. Okay, let's try another one. I think that's, let's see. Ooh, this one. 53 minus 36. Are you ready? Find your first number. 53. You're going to put your finger on 53. Okay? And we're going to subtract 36. Here we go. You ready? We're going to count backwards by ones. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Whew! I'm out of breath. Are you? There's got to be an easier way, right? There has to be an easier way to solve these problems. Let's look and see if we have an easier way. All right, so we're going to go back to that first problem. All right, I know. Remember, let's go back to this problem, or this I can statement. Are you ready? Look, let's read this one. It says, I can decompose numbers into tens and ones to make subtraction easier. Okay, let's do that. Do you remember what it means to decompose a number? If something is decomposing, it's breaking apart, right? So I'm going to break apart this number. My first step is going to be the same. I'm going to find my first number, which was 47. Then I'm going to decompose my number 13. Do you remember how we did that? We decomposed our numbers into tens and ones. So 13 is the same thing as 110. Okay, so 10 plus how many ones? 3. Okay, now this is where I said we were going to have to kind of switch it up a little bit though, right? Okay, so when we're adding, we go down the rows because the numbers are getting bigger. Today we are subtracting. So we are going to go up the rows. So it's like we're counting back from where we started, okay? I know that when I see the number 10, that means I'm going up one row, right? So I'm going to count back 10, and then I'm going to take away 3. So 10, 11, 12, 13. And I still get that same answer, 34. Okay? Let's try it again. Here we go. 32 minus 19. Step 1, find your first number, 32, right? Here we go. All right. Then we decompose. Remember, decompose means we break it down into tens and ones. All right, so here we go. Boop, boop. 110 is the same thing as 10. 9 ones goes here. Remember, when we take away 10 or subtract 10, we go up 1. So 10, and then we're going to count backwards 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 32 minus 19 equals 13. Let's try another one. Here's that one that gave us a fit a minute ago. We counted so long, it took us so long to count by ones, right? Let's try it our new way. 53, so step 1, find your first number, 53. Did you find it? All right, here we go. We're going to decompose, break it down into tens and ones, okay? 36 is the same thing as 3 tens. 3 tens, 10, 20, 30. Plus 6. Okay, here we go. We're counting backwards by 10, which means we have to go up our row. But how many times do we go this time? 3. Here we go. 10, 20, 30. And then we're going to count backwards 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did we stop at 17 the last time? We sure did. Was this a whole lot faster? You betcha. All right, here we go. I want you to do this one. Ready? 67. Uh-oh. That says plus. Let me fix that. I told y'all I literally kept the lesson the same. I just switched the numbers. So here we go. 67 minus 15. All right, I want you to do that. Remember, step 1, find your first number. Step 2, decompose. Step 3, subtract and count backwards. All right, let's see. Did you start by circling 67? Yes. Good job. All right. Did you break down 15 into 10 and 5? So far, so good. Here we go. 10. Boom. Minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have ended at 52. Good job. All right. I think this is our last one. 78 minus 21. All right, let me see what you got. I want you to pause your video, write down the answer, and come back and check to see if you're right. All right? So here we go. 78 minus 21. Find your first number, break it down. 21 is the same thing as 2 10s, 10, 20, and 1. Here we go. Subtract it. 10, 20, 21. Our answer is 57. Did you get that answer? I know you did because you're so smart. Kiss your brains. All right, here we go. The next thing you're going to do, we're going to review our game that we're going to play today. All right, so get your grown-up to play your game with you. If you want your grown-up to watch this part of the video so they know what to do, go grab them and come back, okay? So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to find lesson 3.1, spin and subtract, okay? Spin and subtract. You're going to use your pencil and your gem clip as a spinner, right? Okay, so the first thing you do, you spin your spinner and you find what number you're going to land on. If I spun 62, I'm going to use my handy dandy hundreds chart and I'm going to find 62, okay? Then I'm going to put my spinner down here and fling and pretend I got 17. So then I'm going to use 62 minus 17, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and my answer is 45, okay? Do you understand? Spin it here. Find that number on your hundreds chart. Spin it here. Subtract, okay? Once you've played that a few times and you feel super comfortable, then you're going to go and you're going to get, remember, your brand new Tara West book, the one that has Unit 3 at the top, 2-digit subtraction, okay? And you're going to be on page 1, 3.1, okay? You have a hundreds chart here, but remember, like Miss Gates said, on addition, you don't want to write on this one because it's probably going to get really confusing if you do, okay? You're going to answer all of these problems using your hundreds chart, okay? I don't expect you to be able to do this in your head or like we did our addition problems yet because we're not there yet. We're just starting, okay? So use that hundreds chart. That's why it's there to help you with these problems, all right? Once you've done this, you may take a picture of it and submit it on Seesaw. Now, if you don't have this picture or this workbook, this page is available on Seesaw, so you can complete the page using the tools on Seesaw as well. All right, so I will see you guys for math group in just a little bit. I hope you guys have a good time doing this, and I know you're going to do a great job.